I'd like to call the May 28th, 2024 Mount Lebanon Commission meeting to order, please. Could you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. McGill, could you please do the roll call?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flynn,
Present.
Commissioner Grella,
Here.
Commissioner Siegler.
Here.
Commissioner Silverman,
Here.
Commissioner Swager Wilson.
Here. And also, could you give us a summary of discussion session topics and any announcements you have?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. Earlier tonight, the commission met in discussion session and received information and discussed the following items. We heard a review of information from the Invasive Species and Forestry Management Report prepared by Oikos. Tim Nuttall gave us a very in-depth report and an overview of that report. We received additional information on a social services care coordinator position for the police department. We received information regarding the bids that were recently received for the replacement of the Timber Creek stairs. We continued our discussion regarding sidewalks on Woodland and the next steps. And we heard updates from the commission on the activities of the various boards for which they serve as liaisons. Prior to that meeting, we met in executive session to receive legal advice from the solicitor on a variety of topics. The next commission meeting will be held on Monday. It's on Monday, not Tuesday, Monday, June 10th. That meeting will begin at 8:00 p.m. in this room. Here are the ways the public can participate. In person, you don't need to pre-register, simply show up at the appropriate meeting time, or remotely via the Zoom webinar format. Again, you don't need to pre-register, simply click the link located on the meeting agenda on municipal website. If you wish to speak during citizens' comments or during public hearings, simply use the raise hand feature on Zoom and you'll be notified when it is your turn to speak. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Manager McGill. Mission Vice President, Mr. Grella, could you update us on community highlights?
Absolutely. So we have a couple items here: Vibrant Uptown, Hoover Elementary 5K, Lebo Mag celebration, and then Relay for Life and an update about the pool. Mount Lebanon has been awarded a Townie Award for the Vibrant Uptown Public Space Improvement Project. It's a highly competitive statewide award, and the ceremony will be June 24 in York, PA, during the annual Main Street Conference. Congratulations to all who work so hard to bring our central business district to life. Speaking of Uptown, the Uptown Farmers Market is in full swing. Visit on Washington Road every Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon through October. Parking in the garages is just $1. A 5K to benefit Hoover Elementary School will close some roads in that neighborhood from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturday, June 1. A detailed map is on our website, mountlebanon.org, under Trending Now. Best of luck to Hoover for a successful annual event.
A walk in the woods.
Walk in the woods.
Walk in the woods.
That's it. Congratulations to the staff of Mount Lebanon Magazine. The National Association of Government Communicators awarded it first place in the print magazine category at the 2024 Blue Pencil and Gold Screen Awards this month. All residents and businesses receive a magazine 10 times a year, with ad revenue covering most of the cost of the publication. Relay for Life of Mount Lebanon will be Saturday, June 8th, starting at noon at the high school stadium. The annual event raises money for the American Cancer Society and offers hope to those touched by cancer. Even if you're not walking in the relay itself, spectators will be able to contribute money, purchase food, and play games. Admission is free and the public is welcome. Finally, the Mount Lebanon Pool opened last Saturday, but it's not too late to get annual passes. Purchase them in person at the Recreation Center. Details at mountlebanon.org/swim center. That is all, Madam President.
Thank you, Commissioner Grella. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Representative Dan Miller, who would like to present a citation to Mount Lebanon in recognition of receiving the Governor's Award.
Yes, thank you. It's good to see all of you.
See you.
My taxes are paid. Are we still doing that? I don't know. And look, it's great to be here. I don't get a chance to come as much as I would like. It's been 13 years now since, I was a commissioner. I know. I had more hair. So, anyhow, it's good to see you. I want to first thank all of you for the work that you do as commissioners. I know a bit of what it's like, and it takes a lot of time to be able to do the job right. And I know you all work very hard on that. So thank you for doing that. Great to see so much of the staff, including Phil back in the day, and then so many department heads who are here. It's great. Dan and everybody, it's great. And I got to say a special hello to my old friend Bill Hoon, who's still here. Good to see you, Bill. Yeah. Him and his wife, of course, always are around Mount Lebanon in so many ways. His wife's fantastic. Bump into her at the library very often. So it's great. So it's good to be here. And thank you for all the work. You guys have been doing a lot of big things. I love the Uptown project, the accessibility push. I'm interested in a variety of ways that I love hearing the ideas that you guys have for moving our town forward. And that's why I'm also here today as well, because your hard work obviously brought about Mount Lebanon a special recognition in Harrisburg with the Governor's Award for your initiative here to team up with Dormont and be able to provide some additional services and cooperation, that type of integration. To be honest, it's something that we're all going to need to continue to think about more as we look to continue to provide great services here in our area, but also throughout the state. The challenges for local government is not going to get easier. It's going to get harder. And we're going to need people to continue to think outside the box and how we meet those demands and how we do so in a way that is cost effective for all of us and our citizens most directly impacted. So the work that you guys did in teaming up and providing those services, look, Dormont has always been a great partner. I know our work with the fire department, they are integral. I know they do a great job as well with the police services. Dormont is a great partner. So we need to see those opportunities, and I applaud you for then taking advantage of them. And I'm sure laying the groundwork for even further improvements for both Dormont and Mount Lebanon, and hopefully the region as we go forward together. So you guys have gotten a lot of these things, Mount Lebanon, over the years. This one, it's not bad, right? So I hope you like it here with it. But obviously, again, it does reference your local government excellence in the category of innovative community and government initiatives, which is great. I didn't even know we had that division. It's like a Grammy Award. So I want to just be here to offer my congratulations. Thank you again for all the work that you do. And perhaps I can grab the president and Amanda perhaps for a quick photograph in recognition of the award.
The president, Andrew and Ian, because really those are the individuals responsible for initiating that program. And I will try to fill in for PIO because they're at Golden Quills tonight.
Another award.
And
Yeah.
yes, I got an update. We've already gotten one, so we'll.
Well, very good. So if we could real quick, I'd appreciate it. Sure. Thanks. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
And this guy. I want to get a picture of
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks again to Representative Dan Miller. Now we're going to move on to citizens' comments. This is an opportunity for any resident to express an opinion on any topic pertaining to local government. The commission enjoys hearing from the public on various issues and learning about items to address in the future. If you have any specific questions, we will try and answer them at the end of your comments. If we can't, we commit to getting you the answers as soon as possible. When I call your name, please come to the podium to address the commission. State your name and address for the record. In fairness, we ask each speaker to share their thoughts for 5 minutes. The community is as good as each person in this room. We work together to make this a community that we can all be proud of, and we expect that the dialogue remains respectful. We also appreciate the audience's efforts to refrain from any behavior that is disruptive or might intimidate free speech. Colonel Hoon.
Bill Hoon, 456 Coolidge Avenue. We just went through the Memorial Day holiday, and I don't know what it means to each of you, but it's got special meaning for me. My family history in the military that we know of, it is recorded, goes back 500 years. Before that, everybody was in the military, even you guys. If you weren't, you lost what you owned. In recent years, my dad and my uncle both served in World War II. And then my dad had so much fun then that he went on to do 29 months in Korea. My brother came along, went to Panama. A lot of you don't even realize there was fighting there. Then my turn came and I did the Bosnia, Kosovo, Afghanistan tour. Good times. I think because there aren't any males left, that's the end of the line. What that means is other people have to take over for folks that just drop out due to age, injury, whatever. Where are those people going to come from? I don't know. Less than 1% of all citizens in the United States serve in the military. An increasing number of women. The Naval Academy just graduated a little over 1,000 personnel, and 350 of them were women. Women can pick up a lot of the slack, but I can tell you, we don't appreciate it when we get our women killed in battle. And a lot of us have resisted their presence there for a long time. But it looks like that's the way it's going. It's certainly that way in Europe. The Swedes have a large number of women in all roles, including combat. In Finland, Switzerland, Poland, military service is required for all individuals. All individuals. Nobody gets a pass. The United States, what do we have? I don't think any of you been in the military, any branch?
My husband is a retired colonel from the U.S. Army. He was deployed to Iraq twice and to the Mideast once. I'm pretty familiar with the situation.
With these situations, well, then you know that we've got Marines training in the Philippines for the expected development of hostilities with China. We're coordinating activities with Japan, the Philippines, and all surrounding areas to face that threat. Doesn't seem to be doing much. China's arming to the teeth and doing everything they can to go after another fight. I also find it curious that everybody squawks about the Israelis killing people in Gaza. And yet nobody's saying a damn thing about what's going on in Ukraine. I mean, the Russians are killing women and children every day. Every day. Nobody cares. Well, that's on our doorstep. I mean, you all think parties and picnics and parades on Memorial Day. Europeans don't think of that much. They're wondering when the Russians are coming. And they're not just coming for Estonia. They're coming for us. We better get our heads together on that. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Grella.
We checked online.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize to anyone online. Is there anybody online?
There's nobody online.
Thank heavens. I would hate to insult anybody tonight. Okay, Commissioner Grella.
Thank you,
item
Madam
number-
President. Consideration of minutes from the regular meeting held May 14, 2024. I move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5, Commissioner Siegler.
Thank you, Madam President. Consideration of an award for Mount Lebanon's 2024-2025 insurance program. The non-employment related insurances for the municipality expire on June 5th, 2024. This includes property, equipment, crime, automobile, general liability, professional, and umbrella coverages. For the upcoming year, staff is recommending the quote from our current broker of record, Hub International Limited, with the insurance providers outlined below. If you look to the screen on your right, you can see all of those quote, or all the the individual quotes on policy types. There are minimal changes to the coverage, deductibles or limits for the next year. The general fund will be responsible for $389,025, and the parking fund will pay $22,627. Madam President, I move to authorize the placement of insurance for 2024-2025 through Hub International Limited at a cumulative premium of $411,652.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 6, Commissioner Flynn.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to approve the expenditure list for April totaling $4,377,911.73.
It's actually your first line. You threw me.
Good. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And item number 7, Commissioner Silverman.
Thank you, Madam President. Departmental reports. I ask that the reports be received and filed.
You don't need a second, right?
No second required.
Okay.
It's adjourned. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fast enough?